Hi, my name is Leanna Fredrich and I'm an EFT practitioner. And this video is a quick how-to video on how to do EFT if you haven't ever done it before. Remember, whenever you use a self-help technique, make sure and take responsibility for your own mental health. So let's get started. The first point that we start with is the karate chop point. And using the four fingers on one hand, you hit the other hand right where you would hit it if you were doing a karate chop on a board. And when we do this, we use what we call the setup statement. And all that is checking in with yourself and what's bothering you. So say you're feeling anxious about something. And I always like to check in with my body and find out where I'm feeling that in my body. Maybe it's a knot in my stomach. Maybe it's a constriction in my chest. And rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. So 0 being you don't feel anything, 10 meaning you really feel a lot of emotion or you feel a lot of tension in your body. So check in, give it a number from 1 to 10, say it's about an 8, and then we start tapping and saying, really you can say whatever comes to mind. And the purpose of saying something when you're tapping is to keep your mind focused on whatever's bothering you so that you can release it. So if it's anxiety, say I have a hard knot in my stomach of anxiety, then I might say something like, even though I feel anxious, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel this knot in my stomach, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm feeling so anxious, I accept myself the way I feel. So that's the karate chop point. And then we move to what we call the reminder statement to just remind you of, okay, this is what I'm focusing on. This is what I'm trying to release. So the next point is the eyebrow point. I just use 3 fingers to tap in that area at the beginning of your eyebrow. All this anxiety. The next point is at the end of your eyebrow on the side of your eye. All this anxiety. And then underneath your eye on the bone right there with 3 fingers I just use, all this anxiety and the knot in my stomach. And then I tap below the nose right here, right above your lip, all this anxiety. And then the chin point in the cleft of the chin right here, this knot in my stomach. And then the collarbone point is right where it makes a V here in your collarbone. And I like to just use my fist, or you can use the flat of your hand right here in that area. I feel so anxious. And then the next point is right underneath your arm. Just use the flat of your hand. All this anxiety. And then the last point is at the top of your head, again using just the flat of your hand in the center of your head. This knot in my stomach. And then take a good cleansing breath. And take a minute to check in with that knot in your stomach or wherever you felt the tension in your body. Or you can check in with how you're feeling emotionally. How is the anxiety level? Did it go up on the scale of 1 to 10? Are you feeling worse? Sometimes that happens and that's okay. Keep tapping, it'll come down. Or did it go down a little bit? And then measure it. Maybe it was an 8, and now it's a 5. And then you can do a round of EFT again. So let's just do another round so that you can practice again. Starting with the karate chop, and we do say the statement 3 times with the karate chop. Even though I have all this anxiety and I don't know how to get rid of it, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I still have a knot in my stomach, I accept how I feel. Even though I'm still feeling anxious, I love and accept myself anyway. And then eyebrow point right here, all this anxiety. It makes me feel miserable. I can't think straight. This knot in my stomach, all this anxiety. I still feel it a little bit in my stomach. I'd like to let it go. All this anxiety. Take another deep breath. And check in again. See how that knot in your stomach is feeling, or see how your feelings of being anxious are doing. And rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. So maybe it was a 5 before and now it's down to a 3 and you're doing better. You can just keep tapping until it completely clears, and then you're much better equipped to be resourceful during your day. Now, a lot of people use positive statements. I do that too with clients. I encourage you not to use positive statements until you're down to about a 3 or 4 on a scale of 0 to 10. The reason being is that if you start using positive statements too early, it doesn't hurt anything, but you're just not going to believe them. It won't feel right. And so if you wait till you're down at about a 3 or a 4, then it starts feeling right, and you can accept those positive statements. So let's do a round of positive statements just so you see how you might do it. You don't have to use the karate chop point, the setup statement for that. You just start with the eyebrow. I love feeling more relaxed now. I am well taken care of. I choose not to be anxious anymore. I choose to believe that it'll all work out well for me. I am calm. My stomach feels relaxed and at ease. I love feeling this way. I am safe. Now take a deep breath. And that's how you do it. So go out and just try it on everything. Anytime you're feeling any kind of negative emotion, or you just want to relax a little bit more, EFT is a wonderful tool to use for that. And if you have any further questions, you can go to www.efttappingcenter.com. Thanks, and keep on tapping.